Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, as always, everyone have amazing day. 3 things I am thankful for: tires, headlights, and I'm hearing cymbals. Okay. So, a lot going on within a little bit of time. So yesterday I did do a video. I'm gonna state it like this. I'm in this point where it's like, I don't want to keep going in the past about things, but I have to realize this is my life and this is my story. And it's not that I'm holding on to anything, but if you want to know the truth, I'm providing the information, because it's not just about y'all, it's about myself as well. Because in order for growth, order for understanding, you got to know what's going on around you. So the other day I did a video about a specific person and I deleted it. It was about a family, specific family, and I deleted it because it's one of those things. It's like, I'm not trying to give y'all no more camera time. Give me a second. I'm not giving y'all any more camera time. But the thing about it is, a lot of folks have played a big part in my life. And so, at the end of the day, truth has to be known, because this is about my life. I have to free myself from my own situation. I have to free myself from all the chaotic and stuff that's going on. Like, I've been placed in an environment that was supposed to siphon every single thing out of me, to take everything from me, just so other people can feel like they have power and authority. Now, I'm going to tell you, in my current timeline, y'all good. Y'all understand. However, if I'm jumping through timelines and these thoughts coming in, I got to still talk about it, because this is how I validate myself. This is how I allow myself to be able to move forward in this process. Because a closed mouth don't get fed. And I like to eat. Hold on, a vehicle rolling up on me really fast. Yeah, cause I sure ain't moving. I actually moved closer to the side where he was at. So, there were some things that happened. I'm gonna see if it's still out here. If it's not, that mean I jumped timelines. Okay? That mean I jumped timelines. But there's an incident that has happened. And see, the thing about it is, y'all don't want me to say anything about it because you don't want to be, what's the word? I don't even know the word to say. See, there's a lot of words I can't even say. Yeah, coincidentally, like, the grass is cut today. It's cut low. So let's see how this is going to roll out. Yeah, it's not out here, but I'm going to keep on rolling. See, y'all mother suckers try to set me up. Y'all try to set me up. And this is really where it's getting at. Here it go. Y'all try to set me up. So, what happened is, yesterday, I think the other day when I looked at the date, it was it's October 21st, 2025. Y'all mother suckers try to set me up. Because of my spirit and because of my energy, y'all try to make it look like if I went and try to steal some jewelry that I didn't have no part take in. And y'all thought y'all was going to get me. So this is what's going on, y'all. I was talking, I'm going to call it out because I'm over these mother suckers. The Kardashians and y'all try to fuck with me. Excuse me for the kids. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I might be cursing. I don't know. But I'm in good energy. I'm going to try to stay as calm as possible. But there was a situation that came up the other day, right? And y'all saw the video that I had with Ye, right? or how you want to call Kanye, because Kanye is his original name, and Ye is what he asked to be. Like, my vision is changing up. Yeah, I see y'all. Yeah, I see y'all. I see y'all. Waterworks. I see y'all. Okay, so anyway, what's going on is this. I've been in the Truman Show all my life, all right, for a very long time. But what has happened is the Truman Show started technically when I started doing these videos. When I started doing these videos, I became the Truman Show, where the world can actually see me. However, the spiritual world been putting stuff in my life ever since I was a kid. Ever since the beginning of this time. And throughout lifetimes. Hold on, another vehicle coming. So what has happened is this. Like, the town I'm in is literally considered a ghost town. And the reason why I say it is this. All those mother suckers that been attacking me, this is the basis for their spirits. These are the basis for their spirits. And so what has happened is this. In the video that I done, I was talking about with Ye, I was talking about how a piece of jewelry was stolen. So this is what happened. When Kim had had that jewelry so-called stolen, it wasn't stolen. She just held on to it to try to get insurance off of it. But that was on October the 3rd, 2016. But what has happened is that's the same day that O.J. Simpson was supposed acquitted for the crime. All right, there's a tie to all of this. But then the thing about it is, October is the same month. This month, two days ago, maybe 3 days ago, the Lavore was robbed, right? The jewelry, the crowns and jewelry was robbed, right? Same month. Ain't that kind of a coincidence? Same month. But this is the kicker, though. That the videos, the movies, the TV show, all this stuff is all in the same month. Fashion Week, all of this stuff. If you go throughout time, all this stuff is going on. But the thing about it is this. That robbery wasn't a real robbery. Because y'all say it was careless, right? It wasn't a robbery. This is what happened. In that museum, there's a lot of jewelry and a lot of stuff, right? There's a lot of things that they have in it, but it's fake. It ain't real. A lot of jewelry in there is fake because these higher ups got the real stuff. Because in their heads, they thought it was going to possess me and other spirits through the jewelry. But this is the kicker, right? There was something that was left, that so-called a drop. It was a piece of jewelry that was dropped. So yesterday, when I did a video and I'm walking and I said, oh, I'm about to turn down Lavere Street. It's West and Lavere. Okay, Lavar, whatever you want to call it. Love her. That's really what it is. West, love her. That's really what it's saying. Lavar. That's what it said. West, love her. That's what it really is saying. And what's so crazy is the street that I was on looked exactly like the same street I was living on when I was married the first round, and I was living in Kansas City. All right. And it was weird because when I went down the street, it's the first time I've been down that street since I was a little kid, since I was in high school. Back to this whole jewelry thing. They dropped a piece of jewelry on purpose. They dropped a piece of jewelry on purpose because the jewelry they dropped is the real deal. They replaced it. They made it look like they was taking something, but they really went back to replace the original jewelry. Because the original jewelry is tied to me. And see, that's what they don't want you to know. That's why it's so connected to Trump. If you notice, Trump cut off the east wing. I live on the east side. He cut off the east wing, which is the Rose Garden. Think of Eden, all of that. But this is the thing. If I was talking the other day, I'm not sure if I did it in the video or not, but I was walking and I put my phone down for a second. Something was like, put your phone down. And when I put my phone down, I saw some jewelry on the ground. And there was a white dude that was in a red truck, old Oldsmobile type truck, and he had an orange hat on. You understand me? So when I looked down, this is what I saw. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's a necklace, right? Let me see. It's pearl. If not mistaken, what they dropped was a pearl. I believe it was pearl. If not, it still was considered jewelry. The same day I'm talking about the Lever, when I didn't even know about the museum heist, is the same day that there's jewelry on the ground where I stay at. Y'all try to put it like it was a setup back in the time. Y'all try to make it look like if I didn't say anything and I would have shut down, y'all would have tried to make it look like I stole something. But it wasn't about the jewelry. This is the kicker, y'all. It's not about the jewelry. What they was doing was it's not even about the jewelry. See, they were so busy stealing jewelry, but it was the biggest heist in the world history. It wasn't about that. The biggest heist in world history is me getting myself back. See, while y'all was watching me like the Truman Show, right? See, y'all looked at Ye as God. Y'all don't know, folks don't want y'all to know that. Ye is represented as me, as God, right? He has the power, because I had to realize, I said, yo, if there's a twin flame out here that I have, right? A twin flame. A twin flame is someone that has the same type of energy of a flame like yours. Y'all twinning, you're mimicking each other. So if my energy is that powerful, that means that person's energy has to be equivalent powerful. That means if I'm on happy terms, that person is on happy terms. Y'all thought that if y'all could convert him over to stay in y'all lane, that y'all could have control over me. And then y'all could be the ones that he supposed to been with. It didn't matter if it was a female or a male. Y'all did not care. Y'all was doing whatever to try to get the full gifts. But see, this is the thing. Y'all was so busy stealing jewelry that the whole entire time we was getting energy. See, this is what y'all didn't realize. Everything y'all stole, the originals, y'all tie yourselves to all of that shit. Y'all tie yourself to every single thing. Because this morning, I woke up and I was thinking about it. And I said, one thing about me and jewelry is this. I love it. But I ain't going to sit here and spend my whole life earning money on it. I said, the value for me is in the person that creates it, the person that put the stuff together. Because the same way jewelry has pressure to it, jewelry has to go, diamonds, pearls, whatever, has to go through pressure. It has to go through trauma trip or whatever to become what it is. That's the value in that. But then when you look at the other metals to it, everything has to go through something in order to become something, to become shiny and new or whatever it need to be. So I say I put more value in the person that is creating. I don't care if everybody has the same jewelry on. It's the fact that I'm in love with the creation of what it went through to become what it is. So even if I don't have it on, or if I do have it on, that's what I value. It's not the fact of saying, oh, I spent $500,000 or $1 million on something. So what happened is this. Y'all were so busy stealing the jewelry just so y'all could possess it. That's what y'all wanted. You want to possess all of this stuff. Possession is to hold on to something, because you put so much energy into that you feel like it's giving you energy back, but it's not. But the whole entire time, y'all was putting spells and all of this stuff on all this jewelry. And y'all didn't realize that the more you possess something, the more it becomes of you, that you want more of it. And because y'all did that, that's how I was able to figure out who the hell I am. That's how I was able to figure out, because guess what? That was my original energy. My original energy back in time when I told you, I broke free from that. My original energy was so in love with my creations, so in love with it that it possessed me, that I had to have more. That's why you see more things in the world. But I had to be reincarnated. I had to understand that I don't supposed to idolize the creations that I have. I don't supposed to idolize it. So once I learned in this process that I don't supposed to idolize, I was able to pull my energy back. Once I pull my energy back, all those items that y'all been holding on to has possessed your behinds now. Now, that's why y'all idolize all that. That's why y'all idolize people. That's why y'all idolize clothing. That's why y'all idolize brand. That's why you idolize food. That's why y'all idolize everything. Because y'all put so much energy into it that you are possessed by it. That's why you want more of it. That's why you need more of it. So while y'all was so busy stealing from me, instead of appreciating me, you became possessed by me because you didn't want to, you don't want to be thankful for me. All of y'all got possessed because of that shit. Every single one of y'all. It ain't because I did it to you. I've been trying to show y'all how to appreciate people and to love them. But the whole entire time, y'all was so busy stealing from me that you didn't realize you end up possess yourself in the process. The whole entire time, all of this shit y'all stole, every single thing y'all done, you don't realize that now you are stuck in that whole system, the whole matrix, the whole fucked up situation. Every single one of y'all. And the thing about it is, it became the biggest escape of history. It's bigger than Houdini. Because y'all were so possessive and taking energy instead of accepting me, guess what? Y'all helped free me. That's what happened. Y'all helped free me. That's why now all of a sudden y'all trying to put everything back. But guess what? Now y'all energy stuck to that bullshit because you didn't want to appreciate it for the design and the craft. You wanted to possess it so you can let people know that you have something. But the whole entire time, your behind supposed to have been sitting back finding yourselves. So since you was finding me, trying so hard to find me in this world, you helped put me back together. That's why I said about the Frankenstein thing the other day. What about Frankenstein's wife? She was a bunch of pieces that was stolen from her other body parts that was able to be sewn back together. Ain't that about a blimp? Y'all was so busy stealing that y'all looked at me as a Truman Show and didn't realize this whole entire thing was a movie. The whole entire thing. Want me to prove how it was a movie? The man that is in this house that I used to call my uncle. I always wondered, why is this man? I always felt like he was the best uncle out of everybody. And I was wondering, but he never had a phone. Never had a phone. Never had a phone. But he knows everything. Today it hit me. I said, how the hell he knows everything? Because you don't need a phone when you have a phone. His behind is the base for everything. He's the one that been communicating to everybody. He been working both sides the whole entire time. That's your Diddy base right there. He's been underneath me the whole time. And that's how Trump was able to figure out stuff. Because I started noticing today, it started hitting me. I said, why is it? One, he used to be in the living room all the time watching TV shows. But it was something about specific ones he kept pulling up. He'd been trying to figure out what I knew about the people in the town and the people on the outside. Because he was reading my spirit. He was listening. Every single time when something goes on, he end up just go missing in action. Because the whole time he was giving information to the blacks and to the whites. He was giving information because he ain't got a heart. He ain't got a soul. He's the telecommunicator. He was giving y'all everything. Letting y'all know what I was doing when I was doing it. And then they'll go run back, say shit, find out what I'm thinking, and then you go run back and tell somebody else. That's how y'all been controlling the situation the whole time. I told you, I'm pulling my energy back. But see, this is the thing. When it came to him, I don't be in the room long enough with him. Because I noticed something. All he do all day is watch TV shows, music, and movies. Because he was watching me the whole time trying to figure out what I was up to. All he do every single day, get up first thing in the morning and go sit here at the gas station, energy station, to get as much information. He gets up at the same time about every day between 5:30 and 6. And he'll go walk or catch a ride, and he'll sit there till about 9:30 every single morning. Every day, I've been in this house for 2 years, and he does it every single day. Comes back to the house, tell information. But see, this is the thing. Y'all didn't think I was noticing. You didn't think I was noticing how just because you holding a regular conversation, your spirits was holding another one. And y'all kept telling on yourselves over and over again, but I just kept ignoring it. I noticed that when certain conversations, when it came to the family and stuff, I noticed how a lot of stuff was going on. See, you was playing both sides and me at the same time. You was mimicking me the whole time. That's why you was always quiet. The only time he talk is when he's drinking. That's the only time he talk, and he gets sentimental because now the truth is coming out of how he truly feels. And he realizing what the hell he's doing. But at the same time in all of this, the whole entire time, y'all was trying to figure out how to keep me quiet. Y'all was trying to keep me quiet because, see, the thing about it is, y'all didn't know I was still alive. That part. See, y'all thought that the energy was stuck in Ye. See, the whole entire time, what caught my attention, Ye was playing the movie the whole time. Every single thing he had to play out. Every single thing. Everything. Because my energy been inside of him the whole entire time. Every single one of y'all, everything was played out exactly the way it's supposed to. So while y'all thought I was Truman, you was the movie. Now we have show and tell. See, the whole entire time y'all thought y'all was covering up your tracks. But I was watching the whole entire time through him. And he was within me, letting me know what was going on. See, y'all really thought that y'all was going to cover up. Y'all really thought that y'all got rid of me. See, when that whole die on the cross thing happened, y'all thought I was done for. I just got quiet. That's it. I got quiet. I didn't speak anymore. I didn't say anything anymore. I just got quiet. And I sat back. You know how long that was? Just be quiet that long. See, the thing about it is, in all the TV shows, movies, the stuff that look the craziest to you is where I put all the information at. And I tell y'all about Soul Plane the other day. See, the whole entire time, y'all thought y'all was outsmarting me. Y'all thought y'all was getting over on me. Y'all thought that y'all was going to sit back and think y'all was going to keep stealing. But you didn't realize, once you attach yourself to me, you stuck with me forever. Unless I let you go. And yeah, you went through a lot. See, if y'all noticed the movie or the TV show where, what is it? Lupin? I think that's what it is. You know how he could change up his identity and all of that? That's all Ye been doing. That's it. That's it. Whatever character he need to play that y'all wanted him to play as, that's all he done. The whole entire time. Whole entire time. Whatever character that y'all needed him to play as, that's what he played. You ask, you shall receive. But y'all didn't realize that I was up on game the whole entire time. Y'all gotta remember, just because you have one part of me down don't mean I'm down forever. Y'all was stealing a lot of this jewelry and a lot of these paintings y'all got in y'all houses. Every single politician, every single artist, one of y'all that's out here, not all, but the ones that's a part of this whole thing. Government officials, all of y'all got a piece of me. Every single one. Wasn't a movie that just came out, I forget, where these ladies stole some jewelry, and what they did was they took a piece of it and broke it off between each person, and then so-called found the jewelry in the water, but it wasn't the real jewelry. Yeah, y'all thought y'all can keep taking bits and pieces of me and think that y'all have control and power. I'm a light. Y'all would never have the control and power. The whole entire time, y'all been doing all of this dumb shit. I was watching. And I didn't even need my eyes to be open. So, I'm glad I figured it out, because guess what? The one that I had called my uncle this morning, he was out, I walked outside and he came outside. He tried to siphon my energy because he had a little bit left in him. And he was holding on, hoping I wouldn't catch on. But I felt him siphoning out my energy. But once he put a spell on me, it reversed right back on him. And I sucked every single bit of my energy back out. Because after that moment, I started feeling very strong. And what's so funny, he was wearing jeans and he always wears slacks. So I'm going to say this, y'all. I'm over it. And I know I keep saying it, but I'm about to start making some bigger moves if moves don't get made soon. Do you understand me? Now, I know in the timeline I'm in, everything's playing out the way it's supposed to. I got you. But I'm jumping timelines at the same time. Okay? So the ones that's in the 2025 range right now, you're good. For the ones that know, oh, you know. Y'all good. All right? I don't want y'all to have fear. Okay? I need y'all to know that. If you made it to this point of this day, today I think it's October the 22nd, 2025. So if you can see this message on this date, you're in the clear for right now. Okay? You're good. Just continue pushing on. Continue doing what's right. Continue putting love in this world. Don't have possessions of nothing. You can love things. You can appreciate things. But don't idolize nothing. Never idolize. Because once you idolize, you throw all your energy into it and it controls you. It becomes you. And before you know it, you're out here searching for it. Thinking that if I get more of this, I get more of that, then what's the word? I have the love I need. Nah. If you want to understand something, it's yourself. You gotta love yourself. See, I had to continue loving myself in this process. And when it comes to Ye, I know that you have said a lot of stuff about me, but it's because they had mind controls on a lot of things. You knew what was going on, and you had to play the role. You had to play it. You had to play into all of it. So that's why I don't be mad at you. I say my slick stuff back at you. Don't get me wrong. Because you had some moments where you got caught up into it. And it's understandable because at the same time, it's my own energy as well. It's my own energy as well. Because there's points that I was about to give up. There was points I was about to give up. And I was about to say, man, I'm tired of all this. Because y'all don't care, why should I care? And it makes sense because when it comes to him, I always wonder, like, why does I feel like this dude is inside of me? Because he is. He is. And that's the crazy part. That's why a lot of times, and I think I stated in this last video, that's why a lot of times I sit back and be like, am I you, me? What the heck is going on? Because we're the same person. Because guess what? When I sit back and say how my energy had to recreate a new one, he did the same. He did the same thing. He paid attention. He listened to me. He watched me. He acknowledged what I was doing. He didn't like it at first, just like anybody else in the world. See, I had to go through time till I found the person that was willing to listen to me the entire way. The whole chosen ones, every single person in this world is chosen. But it's who's going to be the one that was willing to go through the process to prove the point. See, in order to prove my presence, someone had to be able to stand up and do everything that I asked to a T. No matter if they was going to go through something or not. I had to do it that way. Who's willing to go to the grocery store and sit back and tell somebody that, to pray for somebody if they need to? Who's willing to sit back if you see a car broken down, to go to that car and sit back and ask them if they need help? Who's that person willing to provide money for somebody that you know you ain't going to get the money back for? Who's willing to sit back and give advice to someone that don't want to, that may not feel like they need it, but you know that, they want it, but you know they need it? Who's the person that's going to go heal somebody because you know that that's what they need right now? Who's willing to stand up in front of the world and say that somebody is racist or somebody is mean or somebody is evil and know that it can ruin their whole career? Who's willing to risk every dime they have just to help heal the whole world? Who's willing to do it? Everybody possessing something in their life. Either you possessing your husband, your wife, your kids, your family, You possessing the clothes, your money, your jewelry, your style, your career, your job, somebody else, your animals, your food, me. Who's willing to stand up? Y'all notice one thing about him? He has never lied. Even when he's always been honest. He'll tell you how he feel and don't care. And y'all took it as a bad thing. He been showing you how emotions do work in this world. He been showing you how just because you at a top position doesn't mean you can't cry. Don't mean you don't go through the same thing like somebody else. The whole entire time. He's been sacrificing his life the whole entire time. And what's so crazy is this whole entire time I thought I was the one going through all this emotional stuff. It's because I was feeling his emotions. Because y'all was attacking him over there. While this base unit was healing him here. Because he was the only one willing to sacrifice himself in this whole situation. He's the only person in the mother-seeking world that I could trust my energy with. And he went and did exactly what I needed him to do. I don't care if the stuff he said about me. He had to do a lot of stuff. And a lot of it was what I was saying about myself because I felt some type of way. Because at the end of the day, it's so crazy. Him doing that for me helped heal me at the same time. It helped me to see things from a different perspective. It helped me to understand things from a different perspective. Because my mindset was all about trying to make sure everybody worked together. But then I had to realize I had to pull my energy back. I had to realize that, yeah, I'm the creator of all this stuff. Yeah, I'm the one that makes sure that y'all have something to look at. Because without my light, you can't have nothing. But at the same time, I had to realize I had to put my foot down. When he was out here living his life, that was his, I'm going to say it like this, and I know y'all might feel some type of way, and I don't care. Because of the fact that he was willing to do what he done, I said it was okay to go live your life. Do whatever the hell you want to do. Because as long as you sit back and help me with this mission, get it all out of your system. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care how you do it, where you do it. Do whatever you do, music, whatever, creative, whatever you want to do. Get it out of your system. Do everything you could possibly do. On one end, you're probably like, dang, he was out here with these people, this and that. My energy is inside y'all. So at the end of the day, it makes sense back to what I was saying before. It don't matter who he was with. He was always talking to me. Because he always made sure that I was the main person. So even if y'all thought y'all was doing something and y'all thought y'all had his mind, y'all didn't. His mind was on me the whole entire time. I don't care what the F y'all sat back and can say. Because he wouldn't even got none of this stuff if it was for me. But at the same time, there had to come to a point that I had to disconnect from him. Because there became an obsession with me. And I had to shut that mess down. Because he was getting lost in everything else. So I had to break free from him. That's when he went through his mental stuff. That's when I went through my mental stuff. Because I got to the point that my spirit was being more of a spirit than a body. Because I gave up on this unit. That's why y'all was able to attack me the way y'all did. That's why I went through a lot of emotional stuff the way y'all did. But at the same time, it helped him to understand that you shouldn't put your energy into trying to make everything to look perfect. I'm going to call it what it is. Only reason why Kim look the way she is because I created that. I'm going to tell y'all right now. That's my creation. That's my creation. That's it. Y'all been looking at me the whole time, but that's her energy. She ain't got no good spirit in her. That's demonic. You want to be me? I'm making you look exactly like me. So at the end of the day, whenever the hell you wake up, you got to see me. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.